Mr. and Mrs. Bourn built the house. They actually spent a lot of time going to Europe, to England and Ireland, because they loved country estates. And in 1905, the earthquake hit San Francisco, and so a lot of the more wealthy San Franciscans decided that they wanted to move out of the area. So Mr. Bourn came down the peninsula and found the property that is now Filoli. As a guest, you would come to Filoli, you would be greeted at the front door by the butler, and then the butler would take you to the two rooms, the gentleman and the ladies' cloakroom, and you would freshen up, and he would escort you out here, and you would meet the family here, and then you would sit down and have tea and scones or whatever, and enjoy your time with the family. The Bourns built it from 1915 to 1917, and they stayed until 1936 when they both passed away. Very wealthy, they got the majority of their money from the Empire Mine. The Roths bought it in 1937, and they were equally wealthy, but they owned the Matson Navigation Line, and they stayed till 1975, at which time Mrs. Roth gave it to the National Trust for Historic Preservation.
It's just sort of like going back into a period that's not that common in San Francisco, or at least not open to us, you know. So this is a great treat. We've been following Downton Abbey on television, and coming here we sort of have an idea of what it must be like to have a house with servants, and it's just lovely.
It's so elegantly laid out. It's just beautiful, the building itself. I love the wooden sills and arches painted that pale green mixed with the red brick, and everything's so beautifully laid out, and then the gardens are just spectacular.
The gardens at Filoli are considered an extension of the house. Just as the house has rooms, so does the garden. So we have bulbs, we have tulips and daffodils, and then in the summertime our rose garden is in bloom, and then we have our fall planting. We plant 3 times a year.
Oh, I love the flowers. I love the tulips. I didn't expect tulips. I expected the daffodils, but not the tulips. It's been beautiful. And the hyacinth, beautiful. More flowers than I usually see when I come here in May, so I was just very happy.